Joining me right now in the studio, two of the artists playing tonight's Reykjavik Calling Sister City Showcase, Snorri Helgason and Nive Nielsen. Welcome.
Thank you.
You're both going to play a couple songs, and Nive, you're going first. But I don't think I've ever had a artist from Greenland on my show. Not that I'm aware of.
No, we're not that many people. Probably that's why.
Where are you from? What city?
I'm from Nuuk. That's the capital of Greenland, and it's somewhere. Well, we call it middle, but if you look at the map, it's kind of south. It's probably just about the same height as, or maybe a little higher than Reykjavik.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it's the capital. It's the biggest city. There's only 16,000 people.
In the capital?
In the capital.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the music scene like?
Well, lots of people play music. Like almost everyone plays music, but it's a little bit...
like traditional music, pop music?
Yeah, it's there's a lot of pop music, I think, but very, very typical Greenlandic. Like people prefer listening to Greenlandic songs, and yeah, lately there's coming some more modern bands, but most of the music is pretty some sort of traditional, a little bit old.
What is the scene like for artists like yourself? Are there many clubs that you play in? Does that feel like a supportive environment?
It's hard because Greenland is geographically huge, and there's no roads between towns, so you have to either fly propeller planes, helicopters, or take boats in the summer if there's no ice on the ocean. So, or dog sleds. So it's hard to get around, and it's really, really expensive. So we don't get to tour all that often. So we'll go play once in a while, and that's it.
You travel quite a bit. Your album was produced by John Parrish, right? Mm-hmm. Who's worked with PJ Harvey.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Well, it was kind of coincidence, I guess. I met up with How Gelp too. He plays in Giant Sand.
Yeah, we're big fans of him.
Yeah, I love his music, and I met him, and then he was like, "Well, you should call John Parrish." And then there was another journalist, and he was the same. Here's his email. You should call John Parrish. And we did, and he was like, "Yeah, come over."
So you felt a calling since there was sort of random people were telling you to call John Parrish.
Yeah, they were like, "Yeah, you should get to him."
That's a sign, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, how many albums do you have out?
Just one.
Okay.
We're slowly working on the second one, but we're just doing it like last time. We record here and there, and then we work on them a little bit, and then at the end, we kind of put them together. That's kind of what we did at John Parrish. Is we had recordings and versions of all the different songs, and then we kind of put them together and made it sort of hang together.
Very cool. It's Nive Nielsen playing tonight along with Shelby Earl, part of the Reykjavik Calling Sister City Showcase. 4 Nordic artists paired with 4 Seattle artists. It's at Neumos. It's free. It's going to be a ton of fun. And how about a song or two?
Yeah. I think I'll start with a song called Room. And it was the first song I ever wrote. And it's kind of a slow song. I'll just play it. There's a lump growing in my throat, 'cause you not here again. I won't be gone for too long. Wish I could say just that. There's a stay for a day, then I promise I will try not to cry. There's a lump growing in my throat. It doesn't really help. There's a room full of you in the place where I wake from. Won't you stay for a day? Then I promise not to go again and again. I would like to be with you anywhere, all the time. If I could be with you anywhere, I would.
Nive Nielsen live on KEXP. Playing tonight with Shelby Earl, part of the Reykjavik calling event at Numos. And how about another song? Switching from ukulele, right? Is that a uke?
Yeah, it's
A six string.
almost a ukulele. It's got 6 strings, but it's pretty small. I think they call it a ukulele guitar. Yeah, I'll play another song. This one's called Pirate Song, and in the record I'm playing with Haugelp was singing this one. But I'll do it alone. It is a time to leave it all. It is a time to go all alone again. I would never be the same again, but that is nothing new. But that is nothing new. Come to me, a crazy thing, you make me happy. Don't tell me you're this normal thing, I know you're not. I know you're much better than that. I sink much more than you sink. I sink much more than you think. I'm a much better pirate than you. I sink much more than you do. I sink much more than you do. I would rather bury it than give it back. I would keep it all, even after death. You
Nive Nielsen, all the way from Nuuk, Greenland, here in Seattle to play Reykjavik Calling tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It sounded wonderful.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, you bet.